Malakath madness.
Malamadness.
Because of the Orsinium debacle that everyone's dealing with. It's Malakath madness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Twitch.
Malolacking. Okay, let me turn my notifications down.
Yes. Very yes.
Okay.
That was the we're live notification. So at least we know we're live.
Looks like we're live on here as well. Hold please. Let me get an audio.
I'm feeling a little twitchy. I think I'm going to turn up some... see, music volume a little bit. Just a little.
Okay. Let me throw a pre-show tree show in the thing, and then we're good to go.
Why are our notes green?
Oh, is it really bad? I can change it back to white.
Okay, it's fine. I just thought someone highlighted the entire page or something.
No. So, hold on. I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry. 1 second.
It's fine. It's irrelevant. It doesn't matter. I'm just glad everything can't just be accidentally deleted. It doesn't.
No.
We're good.
I'm sitting in darkness, so I turned the page like a light color so that it wasn't white to blind me, but also so that it wasn't like aggressive.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's fine.
Okay. Pre-show tree show. Come on. Now that I've sneezed my face off. Where are you? There it is. Canva. Let's rotate back to this one.
We have notes.
Yep.
We have notes. I started to add something into the notes last night. But I didn't. Mostly because I knew if I did, you would have seen it already.
You're... okay.
That is a little weird. It does look like all, select all, doesn't it?
Here. I can change it. How about...
Oh, is Mayhem thing over? It is, isn't
Nope.
it? No?
No. Mayhem goes until Thursday? Is that right?
Oh.
Okay. Pre-show tree show is sent.
Alright, ready?
Sure.
Okay. Counting down. Hello, everybody. It's me. And it's crazy. And it's a bard. This is a Snugpod Cast. And you're here. And so are we. Welcome back. How are you?
Are you asking the audience or us?
It sounds like you're asking the audience, honestly.
Well, I've been gone for so long, I don't know how to do this anymore. You know, my level of professionalism has gone to new lows.
Amazing. Amazing.
Gwen, how are you?
I'm feeling better.
Question mark?
Big question mark. The sickness keeps cycling in our house right now, so I don't even know what round of sickness we're on, but it finally hit me as we were doing the show last week, and I am still recovering.
Isn't that like a Lifehouse song? 6-cycle carousel? Something like that.
Yes, it is.
I think the cat has been blessed by Sheogorath today, because I don't understand what he's talking about.
Yeah. Song reference. Anyway. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better. Hopefully that will continue and the sickness will leave. Shoo fly, shoo. You're no longer allowed to be sick. I thought I told you this before I left. You're not allowed to be sick. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I say get better?
You also said I should let someone lick the proverbial flagpole, and look what happened.
Wow.
Well, keep licking. Hopefully everybody feels
weird.
better soon. Yeah. Well, crazy. What about you? I haven't seen you in a while either. So, how have you been?
Yeah, it's only been a few hours.
Oh my gosh.
I'm good. I've been good. Yeah. I think now trying to ward off the sickness as well, unfortunately. Be gone, Perry. It's been a stressful 24 hours. But I'm hanging in there. Happy to be here.
Very good. Well, I am heartbroken because I was on vacation and now I'm not.
Womp womp.
So the sadness.
It's okay,
is
you're
taking
still
me.
on a boat.
I am still on a boat. Yeah, I'm actually not heartbroken. I miss my kids, so it's good to be home to see them. But did have a good time being away. So, but anyway, have y'all been up to anything fun in game?
Maybe.
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 I finally collected the Ursinium DLC.
Must be nice.
We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yeah, you have to tell me what that's like. I wouldn't know.
Oh my. Well, yeah. What if you want to go first, Gwen, or me?
Ooh,
You
can
can
I
go
go first? I have a lot.
Sure.
I've been up to nothing in game. Haven't even logged in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead, Gwen.
Wow.
I thought Crazy was going next.
Oh, crazy.
Wow.
Either way.
Sure, I'll go. I have been very busy in real life, working a lot of hours, but I am now officially on vacation for a couple weeks. Whether I get to actually do anything on the vacation, well, that's another story. But hopefully there's a little bit of gaming time in there. I have done a decent amount of Mid-Year Mayhem, or White Strikes Mayhem, sorry.
What is this mid-year thing?
Yeah, that's what it used to be called. I finished out the new style pages on PC, and I'm halfway on PlayStation, and then I claimed my crates right now for the login rewards, which we'll also talk about in a little bit, and I got the Scholar personality out of the crates on PlayStation, which I absolutely love, because the person stands up and writes in a book. Yeah, it's really fun. Other than that, I suppose something kind of a big deal happened. It's not that big of a deal, but I got to see Pylon during the week. No, I'm just kidding. I'm giving Never a hard time because he's at the end of the story. So I saw Pylon early in the week. He used to stream for the UESP, and he was down in my neck of the woods, so I got to see him and the family for a couple days, hang out. And then last night, the Khajiit and I had dinner together. For real life, again!
Yeah.
So I got to see Never and hang out with him and the wifey for a while before they headed back home.
Yeah. And called into question my photography skills
Oh my gosh.
Just, why would we take a picture there? That's so dumb.
I never said it was dumb.
Not in so many words.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Anyway, that's okay.
For context,
Picture came out great.
For context, he said, let's take a picture over there. And it was in front of a window with 3 creepy mannequins dressed in different clothes. And I said, are they going to be in the background or what? And he was like, no, it's fine. The lighting will be fine here. And I'm like, do you want that in the back of the picture or the front of the picture? I don't understand. So we decided to have it be in front of us. And thankfully, yes, it did make nice lighting on our faces. But it was a little weird at first because I did not understand why you wanted to take a picture in front of that store.
It's okay. That's okay. You'll never doubt me again.
Don't
do it.
That's debatable.
Don't do
That's
it.
debatable.
Don't do it.
That's debatable.
All right.
Okay, anyway,
so,
Gwen.
Gwen?
Yes. My turn?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in game I haven't been up to much because I basically alright, so wrong franchise, but you know that feeling that you think you'll have when you get your Hogwarts letter? I got my ESO Hogwarts letter. I got accepted into the cosplay contest.
Woo!
Hype, 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 hype.
So I was like, wow, this is a lot of happy. I'm feeling a lot of happy reading this. What is this like? How do I describe this happy to someone? that's how you describe that. It's toned down a bunch now that the sickness is starting to hit me pretty hard. But there are probably more than 3 people now. But now there are 3 people who know what I'm cosplaying, because I assume more than one person vetted what was going to be allowed into the contest. So I had to have my husband take the photo, so he knows what I'm cosplaying. He thought I'm being ridiculous, but he's supportive. And then there's at least one person at ZOS who knows because they accepted it. And then one person actually reached out and guessed, and I can't lie. I suck at lying. I am literally the worst liar ever. I just can't do it. And so I admitted it when they guessed. But it doesn't matter, because now I have to finish it. I have to. I have no choice. I've been accepted. I gotta do it. I gotta do the thing.
So, can I try to guess?
No.
Because I really
Not
felt
on
like
the air.
I think I know it's a sure bet. I really think that your cosplay as a Oblivion potato face.
I'm glad you figured it out. Let's see.
Wow. Oblivion potato face. That's why all the plaster for the face mask. She had to make herself look really smooth and weird.
Yep, totally understand. Okay.
Potato face.
I'm just kidding. That's not obviously what Gwen is doing. Hers is going to be way better than that. But for somebody who just wants to do that, that would be pretty funny.
Someone definitely needs to make a Oblivion potato face.
So things... Can we skip to the cosplay news update one? Because you only have me for 10 more minutes.
Yes. Yes, we can.
Okay. All right. So earlier in the week, they did a update for the prizes and stuff for people who go, and the actual category awards. And there's the grand prize, which is the big fancy thing. It's all the big fancy things you expect. And then there's judge's choice and audience choice. And I'm going to be honest with you, I admitted beforehand, when I was talking to the ESOU people and stuff, the audience choice is the scariest form of a cosplay contest ever.
Why?
Because you could have literally the most well-crafted thing. It could be have all these cool techniques and stuff, and then someone comes running out as something silly, and it wins because it's silly, and it just gets fanfare. You know, have you ever done a Halloween costume contest? There's a reason why cosplayers hate Halloween.
Yeah, that's fair.
Halloween is audience's choice is basically Halloween.
Okay. I get that. Well, how far would you say you are on it? Like on your costume?
I'm not done. I'm at a point where I know I can be done by like the 14th.
That's
I'm
pretty
shade.
good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. 1 out of 54 pieces of armor is actually complete.
Oh my gosh.
But they're all at various stages where it's not going to take a lot. It sounds daunting, but I'm counting like the fingers, every like digit
okay.
that I have to
Like individual
shade, and
pieces.
yeah, every digit and stuff that I have to like shade and seal and put Velcro on. And
Well, I'm super excited to see it. I have a couple guesses, but I've been keeping them to myself because I don't want to make you feel bad and like you have to tell me.
I figured out how to not tell people, and I forgot. So wait till next show.
Okay, great.
But I do have new respect for people who have to style beards on a regular basis.
Amazing.
So, there we go. That's the end of the cosplay news.
I love it.
All right.
Sounds good.
So, Never, what debacle have you been dealing with?
Well, I mean, I hate to talk about me. There's news. There's daily login rewards that nobody can get apparently.
Yeah,
Or
I guess
that-
the
or
first two kind of go together, huh?
Yeah, so I've been seeing some comments in our Discord about people not being able to claim Orsinium, and most of what I had seen just was like it's there, but when they try to claim it, it just won't claim. And people were saying, yeah, apparently the fix is, travel to Fargrave, or some DLC zone, and but for me, apparently, according to this game, that March only has 30 days in it because I'm missing a day, and it's day 2 because I have crates, all back to back, and only 30 days total of rewards. So, yeah, I can't even try to claim it because it's not even, which I'm behind. I wouldn't have been able to do that today anyway. But if it doesn't update and fix, I won't be able to claim it because it's just simply not there.
I still think you should try the thing that I read just before we went live on the show with the logging out and back in.
I did log out and back in before you joined us, actually.
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh.
Did you completely close the game, or did you just...
No, I just logged out.
Okay.
So,
I don't know.
I can try that later. It's not too big a deal right now. I'm not overly worried about it.
No, they're supposed to actually be running a patch at 4 a.m. tonight, I believe. They've already patched on PCNA, hotfix yesterday, and then they're supposed to be taking down EU and Xbox and PlayStation, I believe, at like 4 a.m. for maintenance to try and hotfix everything. So hopefully, fingers crossed.
So for those of you who don't have the issue, or when the issue is fixed, or whatever the case may be, as part of the daily login rewards, you actually get the Orsinium DLC, which is pretty cool. I'm sure most people playing this game actively probably already have it, either because they purchased it or they have ESO Plus. But for those of you who don't, Orsinium is a great story. And being able to just claim it, and even for those that do have ESO Plus, claim it, because if you ever decide you don't want to keep your ESO Plus up, it gives you another zone that you just have all the time. But it is a good story. There's some cool characters. It's definitely worth going through. It's one of the few DLCs I've actually finished. And not necessarily because I thought it was so much better than the rest. It was one that I was like, well, I started that one, I'm going to finish it. So,
Right.
but I did get around to. I made myself plow through and get it done, and it was fun. But in addition to that, as I said, you get 10 crates?
Yeah, I think so. Let me go back and
Yeah,
open it
phase
up.
1 and then 3 through 6.
Yeah,
So-
that's where I got my scholar personality out of.
And it is the Scale Caller crown crates. So you can get scaly collie things from there. The ones that I claimed today, I got the Draw the Line emote, but I already have it. So I just got 5 gems. But and I didn't even see what the rest of the stuff I got was in my second crate because it didn't actually show it until I backed out, and I didn't get to read all the stuff as it was flashing up on the screen. But I don't think that I got anything big out of it because my collections didn't show anything new in them. So I don't think I got anything there. But yeah, what else we got? I haven't even had a chance to look through all of it yet. Actually, I do think I looked through this a few days ago.
For the login rewards?
Yeah.
There's some Seals of Endeavor on day 7. It'll be 500 of them. So basically that's the equivalent of what, like 2 days usually of Seals of Endeavors? Like, or...
No, 2 weeks.
In total. Oh, is it? How many seals do you normally get for doing something?
250 for a week.
Yeah, it's 250 for a week.
Oh, it's for a week. Okay. I don't know why. I kept thinking that could be a daily at some point, not a week.
The dailies are like 15 and 20, aren't they?
Okay.
Which you can do 3 of
at
in a
keeping
day.
up with Seals of Endeavors, to be honest.
Yeah, so 500 is 2 weekly endeavors worth of. So that's pretty good. It's a pretty solid number.
Okay, this Iron Orc Welwa looks amazing.
Yeah, it actually does look really cool.
This looks like some sort of mount out of a Warhammer game, honestly.
Yeah, it does. It looks wild. So that is, what is that, on day 21?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 3rd week one.
Okay, so here's what's wild. Did you know that this month we can earn 3 different mounts?
What?
Yeah. You can get the Woilwa on day 21 of your logins. And then, if you do the bonus stuff in Orsinium, you can get the Infric Ursoc mount, which is got to do with something we'll talk about in a minute. And then, where's the 3rd one? Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I don't know about the 3rd one. The other 2 I knew.
There's a 3rd one somewhere. I'm pretty sure.
Please tell me it's in a Chater. Please tell me it's in a Chater.
It's not in a Chater.
I don't care then.
It's not something that you get from the Morphable, is it? Okay. No, that's
I think it's oh man, I think it had something to do with, is it Crown Store? Oh, the collector's bundle for Scions of Athelia.
Yes.
So if you have the ESO Plus, then you can claim the collector's bundle which comes with that awesome like saber cat and the Etchater, actually. The little one. It's a little baby. But we'll get to that in a second because that's in the Crown Store showcase. So you have the potential to get 3 different mounts this month if you play. Isn't that crazy?
Wild.
What's
the deal on the second one you were talking about? For doing extra stuff in Orsinium?
Yeah, we can go into that now because we're done with the login rewards, basically. But for the 10th anniversary celebration, you obviously, once we can, claim Orsinium for free. And if you do the achievements in Hrothgar, so let's say that you... hold on one second. Here we go. I'm trying to get to it. It says, in addition to being able to claim Orsinium from March 4th until April 1st, we're adding a series of free Crown Store collectibles you can unlock by completing zone achievements. Complete the Orsinium main quest line and earn the Kingmaker achievement, and you can claim the fearsome Inkfur Ursoc mount, which looks like a scary, scary bear.
It is a really badass looking bear.
I love him. I think he's amazing. It also helps that he's literally standing in one of my favorite spots in Grahtwood. That's all. Anyway, then also it says defeat 4 different Hrothgar world bosses to earn the Defender of Orsinium achievement, and you'll be able to claim the Eternity Tunic with pants, the Brilliance brocade robes, and the Summit Lord's silken robes costumes, showcasing some of the latest fashions. You can unlock these collectibles for free as Crown Store items via Orsinium's achievements from March 4th until April 1st, so don't miss out on your chance to get it all for free. If you've already unlocked these achievements, great! You'll just be able to claim the additional rewards when they arrive in the Crown Store. So basically, if you have already done Orsinium all the way through, you'll be able to log in on March 4th and just go cha-ching and claim all of that stuff. But if not, then if you can complete the main quest basically within, just slightly less than a month, so tomorrow, you will be able to, or starting tomorrow through April 1st, you'll be able to claim those things.
Yeah, that's doable. The main quest lines are usually like ballpark of like 10 to 15 hours, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Orsinium's is really good because it's one of the first ones where you can, one of the choices that you make actually matters. And that's all I'll say, so that it's not spoilery for people.
And if you're an orc, you can become a chieftain.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I accidentally did that on my first playthrough because my first character was an orc.
Yeah, you can become a chieftain if you're doing an orc. Maybe I'll make an orc to play through. Ooh, that could be fun. Just for funsies. I don't know if I want to run a Lobie through there, though. Anyway.
Me.
The other great thing about Orsinium is it is the chapter, what I like to call Chapter 0, basically. And it is where, Maelstrom Arena is, and there's just some really good content in there, so definitely give it a go once everybody can finally claim it. Oh, goodness. Goodness. And that's that.
That is that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then the last thing we've got news-wise is the showcase, is that right?
Mm-hmm. Crown Store Showcase.
Yep. Crown Store Showcase.
Oh, they actually removed something from the Crown Store Showcase. It says so at the top. Update for February 29th. We have removed the Abitian Rattercat from the March Crown Store Showcase. I wonder why.
It's because they couldn't figure out what category it needed to go in.
What category it needed to
Right.
go in.
No, they in your collections, things are labeled. Your pets are labeled by different categories, so you can find them easier. And they weren't really sure if that one was a rat or cat.
Oh my gosh, get out. You're ridiculous.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
True story. I had on my. I got a shirt for Christmas. And it said, "I keep my dad jokes in my database." And I was walking through the airport today when we landed back in our home state, and it somebody stopped me and was like, "Hey, I like that shirt. Where'd you get it?" I was like, "Christmas." He's like, "I could probably get it on the internet, right?" Yeah, probably.
Oh my.
Anyway, so dad jokes it's where it's at. Carry on.
Oh boy. Well, Crown Store Showcase. Let's deep dive. Or not deep dive, but
Dive deep.
Maybe wait a little. ESO Plus deals for the month is Malakath, the Furious Statuette. Furious One Statuette. Most likely because of all the Orsinium stuff. So that is the statue for free for the month. Oh, pardon me. I'm so sorry. The next thing is the Scion of Athelia's Collector's Bundle. This is what I was talking about earlier. So it says all ESO Plus members can claim the Scions of Athelia Collector Bundle for free during a 2-week window starting on each specific platform's launch. So on March 11th for PC and Mac, March 26th for Xbox and PlayStation. For adornments, we have the Camlorn Top Hat Pack, which is pretty fun because it's very Irish. So it says, a bundle with 3 Camlorn Sundas top hats, sporting buckles, shamrocks, or flowers. So those are always fun to add to your character if you like to customize during the different holidays they're going through the year. The Draping Locks Vea hair is back. It never looks good on any of my characters, but congrats to all the people whose characters it does look good on. And then next we have skins, the Alien Ruins Wild Growth. What do you think about this one, Never? I like
it's
but also I'm a Bosmer.
yeah, it's cool. I mean, I don't know that it would look very good on a kitty cat, you know, with fur, with green and yellow stripes all over it, but
It's kind of interesting on the Argonian that's there.
yeah, works well for the Argonian, because some of the Argonians have bright colors on them anyway. I think that's one of the things that kind of sets them apart, is that they can have those bright patches and stuff on them. It's kind of cool looking, but I would say
sold on the eyes.
yeah, I would say as far as skins go, I like that one better than most of the ones that look kind of glowy, because they're usually like blue, and I don't know. That almost looks like it could be. I don't know. It looks a little more natural, for lack of a better term, than some of them do. Yeah.
The vines look natural.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it says potent magic lies buried in the roots of the Dawnwood. Ancient alien ruins have been touched by the green, verdant, wild, and uncontainable. Some resist the pernicious growth? I think that's the right word. Others embrace this fertile power. So that one's going to be available from March 14th to March 21st. So check it out, because it's the first time that it is in the store.
Yeah, I might check that one out just to see how it looks on ye old kitty cat. But I mean me, obviously. I mean me, because I am the kitty cat. I'm not supposed to be breaking the fourth wall there. How many walls do we have?
I don't know.
It's a round room.
Snugpod.
It's a round room.
One big one? I don't know. For crafting and motifs, we have the Dramothra one, which is, straight out of the, oh my gosh, Law of Lorcage. Law of Morcage. Wow. I am a mess. Anyway, yep, that's where that style comes from, Dramothra crafting style. And then we also have the First Blade, which is the artifact of the Dragon Colt's leader, Mirak. So
could use that with
there.
that skin. Looks kind of viney too.
Looks kind of viney, yeah. There is also the Doctrine Ordinator Arms Pack, which this one, it looks pretty dwarven. Or, well, Ordinator is technically like, Clockwork City, is that right?
Yes.
So, yeah, there's Doctrine Ordinator outfit style. There is also Chrysamere, which is the Sword of Heroes from Cyrodiil. It's got the red diamond in it, basically. And then the Molten Demise Arms Pack. This one looks cool. That
this
sword
new?
on the right, I think so. And it looks like the lava is like coming off of the blade, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it says Urgolag Chiefbane states that this arm set drips with magma, doesn't it? Comes from the Dread Cellar, a secret imperial prison abandoned after the Empire fell. Place is crawling with Daedra now. Looks so cool. It actually legitimately looks molten. Like there's lava or fire coming off of it. So I can't wait to see that actual effect when it's in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna check
There's
that
also,
out.
yeah, continuing the arms pack, we have Spawn of Mephala. So that's the Spider Daedra Mephala from Fungal Grotto. You can get like spidery appearance, if you will. And then, because it's coming up soon, we have the Jester's Feast Arms Pack. This one cracks me up. It's all the different weapons as different ridiculous things. Like, one of the I don't know if that's like a longsword or a mace or what, but it's got like a big leg. And then the bow is made out of straw. There's like a swordfish or like a fish knife and dagger. There's this weird like claw lobster, I don't know, there's all sorts of weird seafood pieces that also make up the arms pack. It says, Jester Anglador eyes these tasty-looking weapons, picks one up, then brandishes it at you meaningfully. Alter your weapon's appearance to match the Jester's Feast weapons by using the complete set of outfit style.
I think that that would pair well with the chef's outfit.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't that available recently?
Like, I know that the blacksmith and the baking one or whatever was available.
Yeah.
Speaking of costumes, other ones that are available this month, we have the Mages Guild pack. We have the Logger, which is also returning to the store. This one's cool. It's got a backpack on it and a hood. It's pretty neat. Or we have the Soiree and Camlorn Evening Suit. We've got the Sentinel Vest and Salvar. And then the Queen's Eye Spymaster returns to the store as well. That's the one that reminds you of Raj. It's got little ears on it. It says, wish to maintain a low profile and exude competence, sexy coolness, and undeniable predatory intimidation all at once. Then this one advises investing in the Queen's Eye Spymaster costume and flipping a coin in the tavern's dark corner.
I think it's funny that even on a not kitty cat, it has kitty cat ears.
Mm-hmm. DLC that we're getting is Scions of Athelia. We already mentioned that earlier in the showcase here. And the bundle that you can get, like we said, you'll be able to claim later on in the month. But, yeah. Other than that, I think that's it.
That is a cool looking mount. I hadn't actually seen that, I don't think.
Yeah. It's pretty neat.
Yep.
There's
actually a couple things in here I might look at.
I guess that's not it. I'm still going. I thought that was it because I saw the Impresario, but I should have kept scrolling. Furnishing packs. We have the Clockwork Gods domain. There is the Times Architect music box. We've got the Deepmire Expedition, which is a very Argonian Merkmire style furnishings. We've got the Steadfast Armistice, which looks like almost like an oil lamp or something, but it has 3 different cups, one that's colored for each of the different factions, and they're all pouring into a central fountain together. So that's from High Isle. There's also the Shad Astula Scholars, which are 2 scholarly statues that not only serve as decorative elements, but also as foci for lessons. Each one allows those so inclined to study the magical energies of alteration, conjuration, destruction, illusion, and restoration. Also a Jester's Festival Stagecraft furnishing pack. I'm not sure that I've seen that one before. Comes with like benches and a stage. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah. Some of that stuff maybe looks familiar, but I don't... Does it come with the boar?
I believe so.
It does.
It
Spar
says,
with
dispense
King...
dazzlers, spar with King Boar, even hold court like a royal.
So is
upon
King
a
Boar a target dummy?
I bet he's a dummy. Target dummy. That's pretty cool. There's also for housing Fogbreak Lighthouse. That's the one on High Isle that's got the lighthouse in it. Pretty cool. And then Shalador's Shrouded Realm, which is basically Nord-style towers floating kind of in that weird arboreal sky. For house guests, we have Stefan Mornard. We have Duelif. And then for bundles, there is a hare and fox bundle. And it says, Nord Skalds still sing the tale of Isgramor, Hermamora's hare, and Shor's fox. With these two furry friends included in the bundle, you have the makings of your own tall tale. Just keep a close eye on that bunny. So it looks like the bunny has, like, tentacles coming out of his mouth. It's crazy.
Looks like something out of a horror film or Monty Python.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And the killer bunny.
Mm-hmm.
You are familiar with that scene, right?
Yes, I am.
For anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, just go watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Do it. Killer bunny.
Do it. Do it. There is also an Ashbourne Sabercat mount, which is essentially basically the one that, or looks like the one that we're getting.
It is. Yeah, it's the, it says it'll be available.
It's just if you want to buy it by itself, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the Summer's Herald Torch Nyx. This is a really ugly giant Nyx that has a big old torch bug belly, so it can glow when you're on the water. I'll have to take a peek at that one. It doesn't look like very nice when I'm looking at it in the store, but maybe if we were using it, it would be better. And then look at this good boy, Sagacious Sigic Centrat. He's like a black Centrat with Sigic markings all over him, and he has glowing eyes, and he's got that glowing, like, mist or whatever coming off of him. He looks so good. On the opposite end of the spectrum, we have the Sench Lioness, who is pretty plain Jane. She's just a plain, powerful, loyal, fierce lioness. Personalities are coming back. We've got the Jester personality, and then a polymorph we have is the Factotum polymorph. Pets, we've got the Dusky Fennec Fox, which looks, I don't know, that reminds me of King Julian for some reason from Madagascar. I think it's the coloring. I think that's got to be what it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm also just that tired. I'm probably also just that tired.
You might be just that tired.
Then we've got the Ashbourne Echelet, which is the thing that is in that other bundle up top. And a snow-cap fledgling griffin. So it's a little white and blue griffin pet. There's also the Northern Lynx, which lives on a diet of rabbit, hares, and skeevers. And then another griffin.
Probably not going to eat that rabbit from
No.
the previous thing.
I'm going to go with no. There is a Scald Muse fledgling griffin. He's kind of rainbowy colored. It says, legends claim that Debella sent one of these joyful griffin fledglings to the Bard's College during the Bard's opening performance, marking it as being the first creature inside the building. Next one is super cute, and I actually own it, and I love him, and it's Jacques Raz. So it says, sweet young things like to give this one kittens as keepsakes, says the Eye of the Queen Razumdar, but raising a pet is not consistent with Raz's romantic but itinerant life of intrigue. Perhaps you could give the cute Jacques a good home, yes? And now we've made it to the end of the Crown Store. That is it. We did it.
We did it.
Mm-hmm.
We did it.
We lost Gwen, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But we did do the thing.
We got through. Hey, so is the Fog Break Lighthouse, is that new?
Yes, as of High Isle.
Okay.
It came out. I can't remember if it came out, like, this time before Necrom dropped, or if it was 2 years ago. I don't remember. Don't remember exactly.
It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I keep looking at houses. I have one that's plenty big enough, and I don't need more houses. I just need to take care of the one I do have.
Yeah, me too. I wish there was time.
Yeah, time is not on our side sometimes.
Nope. All right, so that is it. Do we want to do lore or do we want to save lore?
Do we need to do lore in order to save lore?
Save the lore. No, we don't need to do lore to save lore.
I didn't know if maybe by skipping the lore we were killing the lore. Like that, just we weren't spreading the lore. Everybody wants more lore.
Every time someone says that, it's not real, somewhere a dev gets sad and loses their wings. I don't know.
Maybe so. I mean, it's just a meet the character thing. It's not super long.
Nope, you can do it if you want, unless you want to do it. Let's see, is it a gentleman or a lady? Oh, it doesn't say. It talks about Fanuit Hen though.
Let's see.
Would you like me to read it, or would you like to read
it? You're better with the big words.
Okay.
Sometimes I don't pronunciate too good.
I don't either tonight. I've been saying the wrong words in the wrong order.
Yeah, but I would not even know what to do with the fruity hen.
A fruity hen? Fanuit hen? You've done Maelstrom though, right?
Yeah, but I mean, without recently going in there and hearing that name said, I would have just read that and I'd have been like, what's a Fanuit hen? I don't know. Like, if it's anywhere. Fanutin, is that like a fig Newton?
Fig Newton.
I don't know.
Yeah, totes. All right, well, I will read it then.
Okay.
A letter found among the personal effects of Mages Guild scholar Pascual Girion, recently deceased due to wounds inflicted while engaged in a relatively new activity, sword fighting. You want to know about me? I'm flattered. But what more is there to say about Fanuit Hen than what has already chronicled in the tomes and legends of Nirn and Oblivion? I'm nothing more than a humble scion of Boethia, an accomplished duelist and a master of the sword. Very well, since you insist. Besides, the stream of challengers coming to my arena has been slow as of late, so I'll indulge you. Still, I must reiterate that I could do this at your insistence. You have certainly gone out of your way to contact me. How many times? At least 4 that I can recall, including this most recent request. Really, I don't know why you bothered. There's nothing interesting or exciting about me. I'm the Devi Prince of Maelstrom and the multiplier of motions known. Both those names are cumbersome and entirely too complicated to say. I prefer simply to be called Fanuit Hen. My unimposing demiplane, Maelstrom, consists of an unending series of martial challenges that test contenders from across the myriad realms of existence. I suppose any warrior worth their salt has heard of my arenas. If they haven't, that's a sign they're not skilled or perceptive enough to warrant my attention. From what I gather, you're some sort of Daedric scholar. As such, I can see why you need to ask me these questions. But if I wasn't currently so unoccupied, you would be beneath my notice. Try not to take that too personally. I'm particularly focused on the artistry behind martial prowess. If every soldier with a bow, spear, or sword caught my eye, then tastes would not be very refined, would they? If you lack the skills to interest me, then you must spend the time and effort to gain them. Do not mistake me for one of those aristocratic patrons who adore art but would never deign to practice what they admire. I studied under my barons who move like this, and mastered every fighting style in the Orbis. My baron, who moves like a shivering droplet, said that my blades move fast enough to split light and sever rain from a thundercloud. I know how difficult combat can be, as I have experienced it several times over the eons. I'm sure you're familiar with the legends. I know you mortals still sing songs of how Morehouse and I would drink taverns dry and lay waste to the beasts of the land. I once heard a tale where I saw an entire battalion of Zivili to protect a small shepherd boy in his hut. It's a very flattering story, despite all the inaccuracies. There was no reason for the Zivili to attack the shepherd hut, not when there was a fledgling city not half a day's march away. But I digress. Stories are entertaining and often preserve snippets of the truth, but only a fool would believe every detail. It was 2 battalions of Zivili, and the shepherd boy was a buxom maiden. I don't remember the details well, but Tutor Reparis reminded me that once I cleaved an Infernium in 2 with 1 arm bound behind my back. I remember the ground, how uneven it was that day, and how the Infernium's many legs scuttled across the rocky terrain. If I think hard enough, I can still recall the light on the ruddy dirt and the way my blade slid between the Infernium's scales. I still set out on the rare adventure or 2 every now and again, but my life goals have definitely shifted. I want to enjoy the best displays of strength and an acumen from across all of existence. I want to transform the unused sections of Bedlam Vale into greater and grander arena challenges. I want mortals and immortals alike to entertain and thrill me with their struggles at battle and then their drive to survive. This is what interests me. If you want to continue this discourse, then that is what I want to see. Put aside your scholarly studies, pick up a martial weapon, develop your skill, and fight well. Do this, and you may hear from me again. So it says, you can typically find Found-to-Eat Hen within the Maelstrom Arena. However, soon you can also encounter the Multiplier of Notions within the Bedlam Vale, one of the 2 new Scions of Athelia dungeons. Will you answer Found-to-Eat Hen's call for aid? Let us know online. So there you go.
You think he makes up tales about himself?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I fight, and I mean, it even says not to believe all the details. So, like,
This is true.
Does Fruity Hen actually? I'm sorry, I can't. But,
Fruity Hen.
You know, Fanutin. Does the hen actually pull out a blade and go to battle, or just intimidate people with tall tales and bring people in to fight just for his own entertainment?
For sport.
Yeah.
I suppose we'll have to wait and see.
Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we'll learn more about who this really is and what they're really capable of. We'll see if they actually aid us in battle, or if they always just happen to run off behind some other door somewhere. Just to show up later and be like, yeah, I had to fight my way here. Anyway.
Nice work. As they walk in.
Yeah.
You're like covered in blood. Like, thanks. I've died 5 times. What's going on?
I had to be resurrected by a necromancer. Yeah.
Goodness.
Cool. Yep, and that is coming soon. This month.
Yep.
We're
Just,
only weeks
less
away
than
now.
Yeah, I was just gonna say less than 2 weeks, I think.
Yep.
Well, not for us, but for everybody else, I guess.
Well, not for me, but for PC player.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Goodness.
Well, is that it? We wrap this
That's
up in an
it.
hour?
Yeah, Snugpod's making me sleepy tonight. It's nobody's fault. It's been a long couple days.
Wow. I mean, I didn't realize I was such boring company. Now I'm starting.
It's not that. You know it's not that.
Yeah. All right, well, we can wrap this up pretty quick, I think. We've got some guild announcements, kind of the usual fare. Has there been any cancellations, anything that I'm unaware of for this week?
The only thing that has changed is the Lore Tavern, the Vivek pilgrimage, was supposed to be today at noon, and just due to all the real life stuff that I had going on and Peanut had going on, we did not get to prep anything for the stream, so it has been moved to next Sunday. So next Sunday at noon will be our next Vivek pilgrimage. That's that discussion that we do with Aramithius. Usually we stream it. And then we sit and talk in the Lore Tavern with all the people that want to break down the actual lessons and go through them. So pretty cool. Just as a warning, though, if you are listening to this, the next one that we will be doing will be sermons 12 through 14. They can be pretty adult, is what I will say, in their content. So they probably will be streamed with a warning of 18 plus, just so you know. So if you're someone that might not want that sort of, to break down that sort of content in the lore, then this might be a good week to skip for you. But also, know that we will try and be as tasteful as possible when we're talking about exploring those lessons. So,
All right. And as for the the PS Guild, the PlayStation Guild, you're not going to pull me in. Stop trying. We have Mondays with Moki, fishing, Cyrodiil, other shenanigans that may go down. Moki leads people through various
all sorts of things.
Various activities, helping people get fishing achievements or Cyrodiil achievements or just all kinds of fun stuff. No level requirements other than being level 10 to get into Cyrodiil, if that is the game plan. But group up about 7:30 Eastern time, head out about 8 o'clock, and that is PM, because who plays in the morning? It's weird.
Sometimes I do, and Gwen streams in the morning sometimes.
It's okay. It doesn't change what I said. It's weird. Okay, it's weird. Morning is for work or sleep. It's when you put the kids, drop the kids off at school, and you go back to bed.
No dice for me.
Maybe I'm just lucky sometimes. Anyway, Treacherous Tuesday is Dungeon Day, so group up, go run some dungeons. However you want to do that. You can speed run, slow run, lore run, gear run, run. Take a break for the runs. I don't know.
Just don't get the runs.
Yeah, you can do all the runs.
Oh no.
Sharing is caring. Tell everybody when you do.
No.
Groups of 4 are appreciated. Groups of 4 with the runs. Got it.
Wow.
What are we doing here?
Well, you were trying to do the guild announcements in social media.
We're devolving.
Yes, we sure are.
We've had long days. I think yours was probably longer, but
that's okay. It's not a competition.
No, it's not. Thankfully, that would be a terrible thing to do to each other. Oh, yours was bad. Here, have this. Oh
my goodness.
Yeah. Anyway, that's an all-day thing right now. We don't have time slots for that, but just go do it anytime.
Do it.
Do it. Fearless Friday with Arthuria Dragoon is the day that if you want to meet up with people who are unafraid to go into dungeons and face the perils that are within and do things like pledges or specified delves, then you might need to be undaunted. We are undaunted.
Are undaunted.
We're undaunted.
I had to unmute for that. I almost started to say it and I was muted.
Oh. Okay. Well, maybe you were just daunted. I don't know. Yeah. So it's an undaunted event. Again, the only requirement for doing any of the activities that, like pledges, would be just having the level, I guess, to accept them or whatever. Well, you have to be... I always get this mixed up. You have to be level 40 to be part of the Undaunted? Is that when you get the invitation?
That's when you start to get the pledges.
Okay.
So you can join the Undaunted before that at the tavern in your base game city. But you, in order to be able to get the daily, quests or whatever for the dungeons, it is, I believe, level 40.
Okay. All right. Anyway.
It's also been a really long time.
Yeah, I forget every time, and then I have to go, and whenever I level a new character, I'm like, oh yeah, I can't do that yet. Anyway, but other than any minimum requirements the game puts on you, there's no requirements. Yeah, same time as the Monday thing though, 8 o'clock Eastern. Group up around 7:30, and go have fun. And
Yep.
if you want to do any of those things, but you're like, I don't know where to find you guys in the game, well, the easiest thing to do would be to join the guild, and then you can find us through Discord, and you can arrange to run with folks there, or through the in-game chats too. And if you wanted to join the Lore Seekers on any platform, because we're on all three platforms, then all you have to do is go to loreseekers.club. That has links to all the stuff. It's got everything you need. So you just go there. You need to have Discord downloaded. It will bring you into the Discord, and you will be prompted with what you need to do next. Quick process, little application. Tell us a little about yourself, and then we go beep boop beep boop 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 beep 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 boop boop and process it, and you are either accepted or we go, no, you smell like fish food.
I think that's a little more processing than what I was expecting.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just beep boop beep. That it?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, we have to send it into outer space, and Tamriel doesn't have the tech for that yet. Anyway, yeah, it's just a kind of a compatibility gauge. It's mostly all it is. Make sure that it's a good fit for the guild, good fit for you, so everybody has a good time.
Yep.
So if you want to join the guild, take part in some activities. The ones that we listed were, other than the Lore Tavern, the others were PlayStation specific, but the other platforms have their own things.
Yep.
Yep. And we are on social media. You can find us in not all the places, but probably the more common ones at least. Like, for example, Crazy, where might they find us?
They can find us on X/Twitter/ whatever it's called, at Snugpodcast. You can also send us an email at snugpodcast@gmail.com. And then hopefully, depending on how you're downloading or listening or doing whatever with this episode, if you're with us here on twitch.tv/snugpodcast, we love that you're here. And yeah, that's how you could, watch the show or whatever with us, or on YouTube, because Never does run the show over on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there you just search for Snug Podcast. Other than that, if you don't want to watch us, but you want to hear us, keep an eye out on your Spotify, because usually everything gets published to Spotify midweek-ish at some point. So
Yeah. I usually try to have it up by Wednesday. Sometimes Wednesday gets away from me, and I forget to actually do it because I can't actually download and get the audio and stuff done till at least midway or so through Monday, and then I have work, and I get sidetracked and forget. But usually by the end of the day, Wednesday at least, it should be ready to go. So, and occasionally I even get it up sooner because I'm like, we got stuff people need to hear, because if we don't tell them, they might not know, and it's time sensitive.
yeah,
So
for sure.
Yep. Anyway, it's been fun. Sorry that Gwen had to cut out a little early.
Yeah.
But she has life, and as we all do, and so we're thankful that she was able to be with us while she could. And until the next time, we'll just literally doze off, and y'all can wonder if we're done or not.
That's me right now. It is me fully fighting to stay awake. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, It's been fun. Hopefully informative, and hopefully if you are here, you thought, wow, this was cool, I'll do it again. And next week we will try to do it again. So until then, take care of yourself and take care of others, and we will catch you next time.
Sounds good. Dilly, dilly. Just kidding. Sleep well, Tamriel.
Did you forget who you were?
I did for a minute. That's how tired I am.
We are.
We're still lore seekers. Dilly dilly works.
We are a couple of pros.
The most professional. Good night, everybody.
Bye bye. Bye bye.